Organized-ish. My name is Leela Burris, and today I want to show you my viral method for how to take down your holiday decorations and organize them so when you're ready to open them up next year, it's not a giant mess. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe to my channel and turn on the notifications so you can see all of my upcoming organizing and cleaning videos. Now let's get started. One of the most important things to start with when you're taking down your holiday decorations is getting any kind of linens that you have in the washing machine and getting them clean and dry and folded and ready to be put away. You can see me here putting the leaf out of my table and putting it back together, and then I'm going to go ahead and take these linens into the washing machine. These are things that you have to pack up along with your other stuff, but I like to use them to wrap some of my decor. That way I can cut down on packing materials, and we'll talk more about that later. But for now, the first thing you need to do is get that stuff washed so it's ready to go when you're ready to start packing everything else up. While all your linens are washing, now is the time to start taking down all of your decor and grouping them all together in one large space. That's why I suggest clearing off a large area like your dining room table or a large ottoman or even your bed. That way all of your decor can be grouped together in one giant place where you can see everything. This helps you pack up in categories versus packing up by rooms, which kind of gets confusing when you start unpacking the next year because we never really seem to decorate the same way twice. Now, this wouldn't be an organized-ish video without me mentioning the importance of purging and maintenance. So as you're watching me take things down, I want you to think about, as you're taking down your own decorations, what type of decor you didn't like this year, or things that you put up and it just didn't seem right, and you knew the whole time you were looking at it that it's just not for you, and it's probably not going to go up this year. If you know for sure that there's something that isn't working for you or something that just didn't feel right, don't put that back in the pile of things to pack up. Go ahead and put it in your donation box and just be prepared to go ahead and get rid of it now. On the other side of the spectrum, if there's something that you have that needs repair, like a light strip that was missing a light, or something that needed a battery, or any kind of, like these candlesticks, one of them was wobbly and I needed to fix it. Things like that are things that you need to go ahead and take care of now, because if you wait until next year, I guarantee you're going to have so much going on in your life and around the holidays, you're not going to have time to deal with these repairs, and they're just going to sit in the box and not even get put out. Now, this is the step that a lot of us either forget about or just skip because we feel like we don't have time. But I promise you, when you take the time to just wipe down your decor, not only are you saving yourself time next year, but you're prolonging the life of all of your decorations by keeping them clean and dust-free. So what I like to do is use one damp microfiber cloth that just has a little bit of water on it, and then another microfiber cloth that is completely dry, and I just give them a quick wipe down, a quick dry session, and it really helps that all of these are all on one space together because you know that you're not going to forget anything, and it makes cleaning a breeze. After all of your decor is clean and you're ready to start packing up, before you start putting everything back in the totes, I want you to take a look inside your totes because there's probably some things that are still in there that didn't get used this year. Before you just put everything on top of those and hope that maybe you use them next year, I want you to try this tagging method instead, because this lets you know next year whenever you open up the container that, hey, these things with this brightly colored ribbon didn't get used last year. And if I'm not going to use them this year either, then they're probably not right for my home and I can let them go. One great thing about holiday decorations is there's a lot of really soft items like stockings and tablecloths and kitchen towels and blankets. All of these things make really good cushioning for the breakable decor that's going in your totes. So instead of using a bunch of packing materials that cost money and create waste, you can use these same soft items like these stockings to put your other items inside. This is going to save space in your container because you're basically just doubling everything up, and it's a really smart and easy way to pack. When it comes to filling your containers, my biggest tip is to fill them by category instead of by room. This makes it really easy when you're unpacking next year so you can decide what you want to go where, but at the same time, it also helps you see if you have an abundance of one specific category, especially if a lot of those items have the tag on it because they weren't used last year. Before you pack up your garland and your tree, take a minute to take it outside and just give it a quick shake to get any dust or pet fur off of it. You wouldn't believe how much cat fur came off of this garland I was shaking outside, and it was on my mantle. The cats can't even get up there. How does that happen? One of my favorite holiday DIY projects that I've ever done was when I hot glued a bunch of plastic cups to cardboard to fit inside my containers, and then I could put all of the ornaments on it. I wish I had made more because you're gonna see later on in the video that I did not have enough and I had to, well, you'll see. It was a disaster, really. So in the meantime, I want to make one more DIY project. I'm taking these lights off of the small trees that are in my guest room and my son's room, and instead of buying an expensive light organizer, I'm just cutting the lid off of an old shipping box, and I'm going to use this to wrap the lights around it. I'm using a power cutter, but you can also use scissors here. All you have to do is just cut a slit in the corner, wrap the lights around it, bring them back up to the top and put the other end of the lights in that slit, and then they're perfectly organized and you won't have that giant electrical tumbleweed next year. Okay, so I thought that it would be cool if I bought this specialty ornament organizer. And clearly I couldn't fit all of the ornaments in here, and I couldn't get the lid on, and I didn't have any more of my hot glue DIY organizers. So you see here, I just dumped it all in a container. And they're supposed to be unbreakable ornaments anyway, so I don't really see a problem in putting them all in a container, but at the same time, we're organized-ish around here, and that's the best I'm doing today. As an organizer, one of the things that I get asked about a lot is it okay to keep your Christmas tree inside the box that it came in, or should you put it in a different container? I personally like to keep them in different containers just because I can never get them back in the cardboard box. But if you want to use your cardboard box and it's not damaged, that is totally fine. You don't have to buy a specialty container or organizer or bag or anything like that for any of your holiday decorations if you don't want to. As long as it stays nice and safe and clean and no pests can get inside it during the off months, it's totally fine. I hope you got some good ideas and inspiration on how to take down, pack up, and organize all of your holiday decorations so you're a little less stressed next year when it's time to decorate again. If you found this video helpful, I would love for you to hit the like button and subscribe so you can see all of my upcoming videos. The next one I have coming is a full home deep clean because after taking down these decorations, my house needs it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I would love to know in the comments what spaces you want to see me organize. I am so excited to create more for you.